even sure like if it was gonna work on the laptop.
What up, everybody?
What's up?
What up?
No
What up?
problem, Blaze. Thank you. Hi, Janice.
Janice, we got Just Jules in the house. Well, I haven't seen her in a minute. Wow, Just Jules. I
I know.
hope
I
she's well.
called.
What's up, Wolf? Would you write a big thing here? But I appreciate you all so much. And drop the link when I go live. Oh, it's a long one, Jules. Oh, you're doing a laptop stuff. I see you.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
learning. I'm learning. I was
All
like,
right.
this is gonna be that stream where I can try and see how it works out.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Exactly.
wasn't sure if it was gonna pan out, so I was like, either way, I'll just hop down and I'll get back up with my phone. But I mean, it was what it was too last time is it was hooked to, hey Lisa, hey Jeff.
What up,
It was hooked
everybody?
up to like the OBS studio
Mm-hmm.
that I have on my phone on my laptop. So it was saying like the picture was like the OBS studio symbol, and I was like, what
Mm-hmm.
the hell? So I went into the settings and I clicked into the camera thing or whatever and just put it on the web mic or web thing, and I was like, looks like it's fine. I said, I guess I'll know when I get backstage with Sean.
I think OBS is Streamlabs, though.
Is it? Yeah, the
I
OBS, I
thought
use
so.
it to download different shit
Okay.
or record
All
it
right.
off of the laptop.
Yeah. So what up,
Hey, Big
everybody?
Red.
Let me online plate exposure. Lisa, Jeff, Wolf. Let's see, Becky. Keeping up with Sean and Irene. Guess good to see them, man.
I know, yeah, they're
Tracy
great people.
and that Just Jules, man. It's good to see her too.
I know that Just Jules chick, yeah, she's awesome.
Janice, Dead Pred Society. What up, everybody? Another
Hello,
day,
Miss Sabrina. Hey, Cat Eyes. How are you feeling, honey?
Those
Hey,
names haven't
Laura.
even popped up for me yet.
Really?
Oh
Maybe it
no, they
doesn't.
are.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I looked my thing up.
I last week I was having problems. I kept having to click the new comment button to. It was a pain in the ass. But I was like, that's why I wanted to try. Hey, Chantel, I wanted to
What's up,
try it on the
Chantel?
laptop. See if the comments just show up.
It's only one way to do it, but we could also do a private live if you ever want to test something out. You can go live
Yep.
and it be private. So,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh, see, I didn't
absolutely,
know.
yeah.
I'm gonna let me see too if I can figure out like. Sorry, you guys. I'm like practicing on the laptop, but let me see. I will click. I'm gonna try to see if I can pin a comment or whatever from here.
You just set it up and set it to private and just go live like we normally would. That's all, and nobody gets a notification. It's
Right.
yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
I need to get some skin
If I
tightening
click
cream. I'm putting
show,
that
does
on
that pin the
too.
comment? Nope. It just puts it up on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see what my
Good.
side has.
Oh, what's the three dots? Let's see. I'm gonna click the three dots and see.
Well, if you go on
Oh,
your phone, you'll have the option to pin it.
oh,
Laptop,
yeah.
if
Like if
you're
I
on the
do it
yeah, if
on
you're on the
the.
device, yeah, if you're on the device that we're streaming with, it doesn't. I don't believe it has the pin comment option. It just has the other three. But if you go on your phone,
Yep.
you should get the option for the pin.
All right. Let's see here. Yeah,
Let's
because
see.
usually I'm on my phone. Like it will let me put the comments on the screen, but it like
Hmm.
highlight it, but I don't have like a pin. It just
Yeah.
says like star message or whatever. And if I click the star message, um, let's see. Oh, do you guys like the thumbnail?
What's up, gangbang? Yeah, thumbnail's gangster.
It came out. I was pretty excited about it. I spent a long time
Yeah.
doing it. All right, let's see if I click. See, now that I'm not like on the StreamYard, but on my um, account, the YouTube channel or whatever, I can
Mm.
actually see who has wrenches and stuff finally. I'm like, because usually I can't. Oh, okay, yeah, it does. It says pin message and
Mm-hmm.
okay, got you.
So I do on my stream. Hmm.
I'm excited.
Yeah. You got all the controls now, Jules. You're moving
I
up,
know.
man.
I'm
Moving on up.
living big, you guys.
Hmm.
This is major for me because I suck at technology.
It's all good. That's what we're here for, to learn as we go. You know.
Right. Hey,
Hmm.
Bill.
Hopefully, everybody's having a good week. What's today?
I
Tuesday.
know.
Yeah. Normally we do Wednesday, so I say Happy Hump Day, but I can't do that no more. The
Good
Tuesdays are good.
before Happy Hump Day.
Mhm. Mhm. What's up, Tanya?
Hey, Tanya. All right, let's
Yeah.
see.
I
Wow,
just
this
got
is
back from the
actually
store.
cool, you guys. I'm so
Got some
excited right now.
vapes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Did you pin anything? Let me look at my laptop.
No, I didn't yet. I was just
Oh,
looking
okay.
through the comments. But I was like, I'm just excited that I can do it.
Those everyone's official pitbull except for one thumbnail.
Oh, what is his update? Now I'm in Survivor quotes too, so hold on. Let me see what OPE had to say. Ooh.
You know what's funny is like the video hasn't popped up on my laptop, but the live chat is. I wonder why that is.
Oh,
That's
really?
never happened. Yeah. Let me hit notify me. I wonder why that's like that. It always pops up. Hmm.
OPE, that's awesome. Inchworms sentenced or getting sentenced.
Oh, let me put this on silent.
Last week was intense, Sabrina. How come? Hello, beautiful Irene.
What's up, Miss Irene? Good to see you as always.
All right, let's see if I can find some of these quotes I had up before I started messing with my stream.
Yeah, I just got back from the store. I went to the gas station to get some vapes. Went to 7-Eleven. I had to grab some milk. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, did a
What's
little
up?
bit of running around this morning. I
I know
got up
I
mad
hate.
early this morning too, like 4 a.m., 3 or 4 a.m. I was up. That's
Right.
rare. Yeah. So got you cooking
Very true,
dinner.
Sabrina. Oh,
Okay.
also Sabrina, before I forget, I forgot. I was talking to my friend today. You called her a baby, huh? So she looks like a baby. Hey,
Mhm.
Gabby. I was dying. I'm like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
say it to her. She's gonna laugh. Look at Bill's name. Why? What does it say? Hold on. I'm like,
What it says the the GGBB, I guess. Yeah. Mhm.
oh, except one. Mm.
Everybody always has an except one. I
I know.
mean,
Yeah, right.
you always got to have
I
one
was
that
gonna
you leave
say I
out.
still have an except one too. She is extremely cute. Well, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. Not cute. Beautiful. Don't yell at me. I'm like, not cute. Beautiful. My nana was from the South, so she had like all these weird Southern
Mm.
sayings. And I think I told you
Mhm.
guys before that she used to say, when somebody would lie to her, she would say, "But that's your tail. I sit on mine." So thinking about like her mannerisms and stuff, if we ever called her cute, she would lose her shit.
Mhm.
Like
Mm, let me
genuinely
put.
lost. I'm not cute. Cute is bow legged. Like, oh my god, Nana, calm down. She cracked me up.
Damn. All right. Yeah, that's funny stuff. What's up, Gabby? Good to see you.
All right, let's see.
Hope you're
Overlooking
doing
this
well.
is not okay. Trying to make it disappear. All right. Yeah, there was. I was just looking up like sexual assault and recovery quotes, and I seen some
Yeah.
earlier that I wanted to share, and I couldn't find them again. So now I'm looking through again because
Let
I
me grab my
exited off
Gatorade.
thinking I
Yeah.
was gonna have to use my phone for the stream again.
Mhm.
But
All good. All good. We're here.
yeah, you're
We
good.
got it. Yep.
Let's see. How's everybody's week been? Bill said, me neither. Um, oh, I have some too on my phone too that I saved. Hopefully, it will let
Mhm.
me get back to that if I go into my screenshots. Yeah, I was excited. I worked on that thumbnail all morning because I wanted something original that we can use as the picture for the channel instead of just like I
Mm-hmm.
had the good. I like the one that I have up there already, but
Let me change my name. My bad.
yeah,
Sorry, guys.
you're good.
Totally forgot I still had that name up there.
Let's see what else I have. Oh yeah, when I seen this too, I was kind of shocked. But it says 22 million Americans are currently suffering from a substance use disorder. More than
Mm-hmm.
23 million others are living in recovery.
That's a big stat right there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm like, that's cool as hell. That means more of us are in recovery than, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. I'm looking for the I thought I saved some of the sexual assault ones too, but I found some really cool tattoo ideas too for my sober tattoo. I've been dying to get a sober tattoo,
Mm-hmm.
but I
Yeah.
wanted to wait. Huh?
The next one I get is my daughter's initials and date of birth. If I do, I'm gonna get CLM 3105.
Oh
Done
yeah, yeah.
somewhere. Yeah.
That'll be dope. I have
Mm-hmm.
like I haven't done Chase and Noah's name yet, but I have Ashley's and Haley's, and they're on the right side. Like I have Ashley on my ankle, and then Haley on my inner wrist. So I want to do Chase, the older boy, on my left ankle, and then Noah on the
Mm-hmm.
inside of my left wrist. But I had to wait because my friend does tattoos, but from when I had cut my wrist before, the scarring is just too thick. He didn't want to like write
Mm-hmm.
on it till it started healing, so it
Yeah.
should be. I feel like the scar tissue's got to be healed up enough. Like I had to wait for the ones on my arms too to heal before I can do anything more with my arm tattoo. So it only has my Aunt Susan's initials on my forearm, but
Gotcha.
I'm
That'll
hoping
be
that,
nice. Any
yeah.
any tribute like that is like that's the way to go rather than to get this crazy looking, freaking guy in a Harley picture or whatever the heck
Mm-hmm.
that's good too. If I mean, but anytime you can commemorate, what's the word?
Now that you said
Yeah,
it,
right.
commemorate.
Commemorate. Yeah,
Yeah.
commemorate somebody and their likeness and their life. Like that's what it's. I'm like, what's that word, man? Hmm.
I'm like, leave
Oh
it up to
shit.
us. It's like I'm catching on to your
Hmm.
tongue twisters now. That's
Right.
fine, Penny. Thank you, honey.
Hey, what's up, Bryden?
Hey, Bryden. That's hilarious. I'm like,
Absolutely.
now I can't think of how I say it.
Hmm. Like, what's that word? Yeah.
Right. The c.
I was about to say it wrong. I didn't want to look silly. Yep. But the chat's here with us. They can help us out too.
Absolutely.
Commemorate.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, but even if they type it out, we're still gonna have to figure out how to say it.
Exactly. It's true. Very true. Hmm. Very true.
um. Oh, I did screenshot this one earlier, but it says keep your child safe. Tell them it's not okay. There's 7 things listed on here to keeping our kids safe. But it says when someone touches your private parts, obviously.
Hmm.
2, when someone asks you to touch their private parts. 3, when someone shows you their private parts. 4, when someone asks you to show your private parts.
Hmm.
Like show you your 5, when someone asks you to take off your clothes. 6, when someone takes your photos or videos without clothes. And 7, when someone shows you videos or photos of people without their clothes on.
Hmm.
I feel like too, like people hesitate to like say that stuff too to their kids, like out of fear
Yeah.
that like it's gonna be awkward. But it's like,
Hmm.
if that's awkward, bro, keep it awkward. You know.
Exactly. Donnie Five Hands. Here he is.
Hey, Donnie 8 bottles.
Mm.
How
Wow. It's a lot of bowls. Hmm. Mm.
you doing, Donnie? How's your wife and the babes?
Yeah. Have you been catching any good fish lately? Tell us some stories.
Oh yeah, I forgot he fishes. And it's
Mm-hmm.
always nice where he's at because I was gonna say I keep thinking since it's October, it's like freezing for everybody. Oh, why is Janice hurting? I see everybody saying they hope Janice heals fast. Of course, I'm slow to reading here. Oh,
61. Hmm.
oh, you sprained your wrist, Janice? Damn. You did not, did you really, Janice? You sprained it angry texting. I mean, I believe
That,
it, but like, seriously.
that would be
Hey, Rob.
some feet.
That girl can angry text.
Rob. Long time no see, my friend. Hope you're
I
well.
know. I seen him in somebody's chat. Maybe it was Edward's yesterday or something. Everybody's like, "Oh, he's been coming around more again." I'm like, "Yay!" She says, "Yep."
Oh,
That's
wow.
pretty funny, Janice.
You must have been really mad then if you did that. Hmm.
I said
Wow.
too. I'm like, I can't wait to like hear her when she angry.
Right?
That
Sprain your
girl gonna
wrist angry
sprain her
texting.
tongue.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
How you
Yeah,
been,
Janice.
Rob?
We don't want no part of that, Janice. Absolutely.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not. No bueno. I
Mm-hmm.
broke my wrist about 40 years ago, and I have a repetitive motion disorder. Oh, okay, I got you. I was like, but yeah, I think a lot of people get like tendonitis or whatever, like
Mm-hmm.
texting and stuff, like typing and all that.
Yeah. They go on the keyboard, they gotta use one of those bumper things to
Mm-hmm.
help the wrist stay like straight up and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn, Bryden. Why you all getting injured this morning? How the hell did you shoot a brand new nail, a brad nail, not a brand new, a brad nail through your finger? You put using the nail gun or something?
Hmm. You go on a laptop here. Does it look
Penny,
at my
I'm
stuff
gonna
on
get you in
the
a hoodie.
oh, let me put it on live chat. That might help. Hmm.
I gotta get Penny in a hoodie. I gotta finish making Jay's merch site. I've been such a procrastinator. Noah's been so sick. Like he finally got over his RSV, but his cough is like still there and really bad. So, but now it's like as of last night, it started sounding wet. So
Mm-hmm.
I have to call the doctor um, and get him, even if it's a virtual appointment after school or whatever, but just so she can listen to it, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like I saw on the news, they were like talking about kids being hospitalized with RSV lately and stuff. I'm like, you gotta be kidding.
Mm-hmm.
So he makes me nervous with all the nebs and stuff that he has to do.
Yeah.
You wishing me luck in getting you in a hoodie, Penny? Don't underestimate me now, because I'm gonna come and see you. I'm gonna try. Yeah, my hardwood stapler wasn't working, so I was temporarily using the brad nailer. I shot one into the wood. Oh shit, and it hit. And oh god.
That's bad. I've stepped on a nail before, like walking through a job site. There was a nail sticking through like a 2x4, and even if you're wearing, no matter what you're wearing, basically, it'll go right through the sole of whatever the hell you're wearing.
Right.
I think nowadays they do make soles that are resistant to that, but
Yep.
that thing popped right through the bottom of my foot. I had to get
Oh,
my tetanus shot all over again. Oh, it was bad,
that's
really bad.
crazy.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, Lisa, it sucks, dude. It really does. And it's like so hard because it's like you don't, I mean, you're limited to what you can do. It's like a
Hmm.
super cold is what it feels like to me when Noah's got it. Hard to answer. Well, you'll win it, Rob. I mean, you have a lot of support here too, so
Hmm.
anytime you need anything, even just a chat, like You have my number. You can always hit me up, you know, even to
Yeah.
just take your mind off shit.
Or me on Instagram, even though I don't
Hmm.
use like Instagram much. I put my Instagram, I took it off private so anybody can call me, message me.
Oh, cool.
Um, you know, yeah, I had
I'm
it
gonna
on.
go get the links and put it in the chat.
I mean, I really don't use it that much. So, but if you message me, um, you know, especially about anything recovery wise, I'm right. Hey, Smashley, what's up? Good to see you. Um, I'm right there, but um, that's basically it. You know, yeah. No extracurriculars on the new one. That's why had put it on private,
Yep.
because I would get messages, requests, like anybody who requests me, especially if it's a woman, I tell Irene who it is. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Yep.
um, same thing with Facebook. Very open. So, because my old style of living was a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
yeah. Um,
Yep. I
Nowadays, I'm
mean,
very
you know,
transparent. Yeah.
and it's good because it's, at least
Mhm.
like now she knows, you know what I mean? Oh,
Mhm. Well, I've gotten flirtatious messages. That's why I'm saying this because
oh, got you.
so
Okay.
exactly. So anybody who
People with
requests me, I
no
tell her,
respect.
yeah. Mhm.
I gotta look through my IG chats to find your. Oh, cork! Clicking into the wrong people as I'm trying to click the view more. It's been so long since I messaged you on IG because now we text.
Mhm. Exactly.
Let's see. Let's
Well,
see.
maybe one day I'll get my old IG back. I mean, if I don't, it's not the end of the world.
And
What
which
took
one
it
are you
down?
on right
I
now?
don't know. I'm on the Sean Mac 69, but it's
Show
spelled
me.
backwards. 96 Mac Sean.
Okay.
Um. Mhm.
Let's see. If I just search it this way. Why the hell am I having a hard time finding you in here? Like I just went out to the regular what's it called? The main search thing. Sean Mac
Mhm.
and it's 9696.
Just 96 196. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is not you. Let's see.
You're already following me, ain't you? Yeah.
Yeah, and I still can't search you up. Like I
Wow.
don't understand why.
That's crazy.
Like I couldn't find you in my chat or anything. Like
Mhm.
it probably could have been way down, but
I only have like 10 and 10. 10 follow and 10 follow, something like that.
all
I
right.
kept it very small, especially when I was on the private account. But now that it's
Right.
open, um, I'm going to leave it open and people can do what they will. It's just my actions is going to be different on the other way. I'm still here,
Right.
just driving. Okay, Wolf.
Hey, Smashley.
Whatever happened with that recent catch that never took place? The early morning guy
Which one?
for Wolf.
Oh, I think. Do you mean the one that? Oh, the one that he didn't go live on?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there was a catch that he didn't go live. Okay.
Yeah. Well, he didn't. I mean, he did one of the one. I think the last one he did with Dead Pred Society, and he was live, but the guy basically I think drove away or something. I forget.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy before that was the guy that he turned right into law enforcement um,
Mm-hmm.
instead of like going to get him. But I'd only suggested it because he had a kidnapping of a minor under 16, and it's like all I could
Mm-hmm.
see is if I mean you can't force these guys to stay and talk, and if the guy didn't stay and talk and he took off, like you don't know if he would have kidnapped another kid out of desperation, thinking I'm going away for a long time. Like,
Yeah.
like he might not have even given them time to introduce themselves, like assuming they're police or whatever. Like, we're not here to put a kid in danger. Um, so it was
Yeah.
like that was my main suggestion was just contact the cops and ask them what they want you to do. But I would suggest probably handing it over because I mean, and come to find out, he had an open case in Boxborough for, I think he said $10,000. It's like,
Wow.
yeah, going
Who's
to
that?
get. Oh,
Cat?
good. You're fine, Rob. I think everybody understands you got to deal with, your stuff. So you do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm. I need to get my stand and place my phone like this.
You got to get what?
Yeah. A stand, place my
Oh,
phone like this. Yeah.
I've been using pop sockets and just put my phone sideways.
Mm-hmm. No, that's how mine is now, but I want it higher up um, than where it is. It's lower. At some point, I'll get a tripod. Irene's always
Right.
telling me, get a tripod, or I think
It'd
that's what she
probably be a
says.
lot
Yeah,
easier.
tripod. Yeah, I will one of these days. I'm just a procrastinator.
If any of you guys in chat have had any conversation with Variety recently, can you get his link for me, please? I don't know why I cannot find him.
Hmm. Did they take my new page down or something?
I don't know. I typed it in, but it didn't look like your pictures. One was a black guy.
All right, let me check. Let me check it. If
I
I
was like,
pop
one was a
off, I'll
black
come back.
guy. Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, I went through my chats looking for it, see if I could find them, but I couldn't find them. So now I'm looking through all my people that I follow or that follow me because I'm pretty sure he's following me. Um, let's see. No problem, Dead Pred. Thank you. Yeah, it is good to have Jeff in here, Smashly. Makes me happy. Well, thank you. We're looking for Smashly, his IG, if you can. His IG message you have, or link. I see the
It's
YouTube link.
it's Sean Max spelled backwards. But it's Sean Max 69 spelled backwards, but it's SHAUN.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so it's Sean Mac or Mac
96
Sean.
Max Sean.
Okay.
But it's spelled backwards. KCA.
Okay.
Yeah.
KCA. Okay. I was looking at that one too, and I'm like, it literally looks like Sean, but I'm like, it looks like it says Cam.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bad, you guys. Don't judge
Lord
me.
have mercy. Lord have mercy. You are right there.
Oh, shit. I really was.
That's all right. We'll pretend we didn't hear it.
Yeah, please.
Mm-hmm.
Please do.
Thank you, Smashley. I appreciate it.
Damn you, Smash.
Yeah, she's on my IG, so she would have it. Yeah.
I know. I'm like, I
Mm-hmm.
literally at first, when I first was looking, when you said it was Sean Mac backwards, and I typed in Sean Mac, I thought you just meant the 6'9" was backwards, so I did 9'6", and then I was like,
Mm-hmm.
this is a black dude. This is not even Sean. And then when I started typing in Mac just to see what showed up, I seen your profile, but I swore to God it was Cam, and I'm like, this looks like Sean, but why the hell would Cam have Sean's picture?
Yeah.
And I figured maybe he was trolling you or something. I don't know.
No, we haven't been affiliated in about a year, but
So I guess it would have made sense, I guess, kind of, that he was trolling you.
yeah, we broke up about a year ago.
Oh, shit. That's hilarious.
Wow.
Let's see.
Mm.
Oh, this is a good quote. It says, "There's no timestamp on trauma."
Ashley knows. There you go.
I know.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Mm-hmm.
It is, Smash.
True. It's true.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
It says there is no timestamp on trauma. There isn't a formula that you can insert yourself into to get from horror to from your horror to be healed. Be patient, take up space, let your journey be the bomb. That was kind of cute. You're not a victim for sharing your story. You are a survivor setting the world on fire with your truth. And you never know who needs your light and your warmth and your raging courage. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Brian, I got you on Facebook. I've had you on Facebook. I was actually on my Facebook last night. Irene and I were both on our Facebooks at the same time. We were going over them because neither one
Yeah.
of us have been to our Facebooks in a long time. Me especially, and I was going over pictures of my daughter from like 10 years ago at the
Right.
Thanksgiving Day parade in the city, and I was like, wow, you
Mm-hmm.
know, a lot has changed. A lot. Man,
I
time
hadn't really been on
flies.
Facebook like that much either. And then
Mm-hmm.
I think I had to go on in the last couple weeks because my niece's baby shower was Sunday. And then
Mm-hmm.
my brother and his fiance have theirs coming up, not this weekend, but next weekend. And
Yeah.
then my cousin Cassie had hers 2 weeks before my niece's. So it's like been baby shower back to back. So I had to get on there and accept the invites and do all that stuff. So I finally started like posting some more like things on my, um, I was going to say your Instagram story or the Facebook story. This
Yeah.
is how much I don't use Facebook anymore that I don't even remember what the frickin's called.
The only thing I would use it for is like business, to really ramp up like Facebook Marketplace type of stuff. Because
Yeah,
between the two of us, we have 7 pages we figured out.
right.
Um, that I had pages from years ago. I have one called Baseball is Here, NFL is Back, the Everything Store. So when you publish those pages, it gets time under the belt, and then you get a shipping option if you do Marketplace. You could
Oh,
ship stuff
really?
to people too. So yeah,
That's cool.
because each new account you get, you're only limited to say like 10 items you can sell. But
Yep.
when you have multiples, that's 4 times the amount, and then each month they up your amount of listings you can put, and then you can have 10,000 on 4 different ones,
Oh,
40,000
wow.
products.
That's
You
cool.
know,
I
yeah,
didn't know that. I
and
didn't
you
know
can
either.
promote. It has that promote button. You hit that. I mean, you have to pay, but for like $5, you can reach like 300,000 people with
Yep.
ads. For $20, you could probably reach 1 million people. But
Wow.
there's opportunity everywhere for
There
everybody. You
is.
just have to put your
Look.
foot out there and do it.
Yep. Yeah, you definitely got
Absolutely.
to look for it because it's not
Hmm.
going to jump out and get you. That's for sure. You
Absolutely.
know, and like I say to
Yeah.
people, you got to definitely step out of your comfort zone. And, sometimes
Hmm.
when you step out of your comfort zone, it could be the one thing that makes you more happy than, what you've been
True.
doing that's within your
True.
comfort zone. I
Very
like the
true.
group posts on Facebook from a cat. Yeah, Brad, and those are I definitely I was always watching on those, and I was actually really good about keeping up with Jay's Facebook page. I'd let him know if somebody would message him about a pred or whatever, and posting his links on there, like if he had a catch or missing kids and stuff. And I hadn't been on there in forever. Um, I got to get back on there though because I have to start, helping. I told Polo I'd help him with his. He's been so busy with work, so he hasn't been doing catches again yet. But
Yeah.
he's like, they're coming. He's like, I haven't really been doing them live, but he's got like
Hmm.
one or two that he's done. He just hasn't edited them and put them on. So he's like, oh, if I just, can give it to you to put on there. He's like, if you can. I was like, yeah, I can.
Hmm. He's in
you
what,
know.
Central Florida?
He was Predator Poachers, Central Florida.
Hmm.
Now he is, God, I'm so bad about it. Let's see. I think you can find it when you type in PP Central Florida.
Well, I
CFL.
got a new Powerball ticket today too. So nobody
You
hit
did?
nobody hit the 610. So it's 680 million for tomorrow. So I got a
Yep.
new ticket today for $3 because I always play that extra dollar to multiply the prize because you never know what the hell you could hit.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
you know, if you hit
I,
the second prize, you can only win I think 2 times,
Yeah.
but you can go up to 10 times on most other prizes. So always
I
plan
want
an
to
extra
start
amount.
buying the tickets more. Predator caught. That's what he is now. God, I'm so bad. Um, but yeah, my friend Brian was telling me yesterday. He called me. I hadn't talked to him in forever, and
All right, Jeff
I-
or Penny, we'll definitely see you later. Thanks for stopping in,
thank
as
you, Jeff.
always.
Love you. Take it easy and be safe, Jeff.
Absolutely. Mm.
um, but yeah, it's like my friend Brian was telling me yesterday, I think it was, that there is a new scratch ticket because he's like, you know how they come out with the ones for wintertime or whatever. He's like, but we got one, a new, like the jumbo scratch ticket in Mass, a $10 ticket.
Hmm.
Um, and I guess the least amount you can win is 50. So it's not like if you win scratch and you win, you won't win $10. If you win, you win 50 or more,
Hmm.
um, or you lose. But yeah, he said there was like 50. It said there's $50, $500, and something else prizes like all throughout there. So I'm like, now I have to go buy a ticket. You
Yeah.
know, I'm
Those are the
like,
ones you could lose on 10 in a row. I've seen those.
yeah,
Yeah, the ones you're talking about. Yep.
yep, yeah,
If
and
you're a
they're like,
regular lottery
they're
player, you're down big.
ginormous. They're
Yeah.
like
Oh,
this
yep.
freaking big. We've only
Hmm.
ever had one other big scratch ticket like that in I think I saved it, so I'll have to take a picture and send it to you. But the thing's freaking huge, you know. So I was like, I just like it because it's freaking ginormous. I don't like that I'm spending that kind of money on a scratch ticket, and chances are I ain't gonna win. I have a
Wow,
bone to pick
especially.
with them. They don't give me my. Why not, Smashly? That's weird.
Hmm.
Maybe it like gives it to you at the end of the month or something. You know,
Hmm.
I'm not sure because I don't know much about it. But thank you, Penny. I love you. But yeah, I have no idea. I actually watched your live Smashly. I think it was from last night. It was like 3 a.m. or something, but I was so tired. I was like, I'm gonna listen, but I am not typing because I'll never get off here. I just need to listen and fall asleep. But I was in there and I left your like. But it is. I was gonna say it is weird. Like thinking about it, like I wonder if that's what they do. A lot of people don't get alerts either, Janice.
Hmm.
It happens often. But if you unsubscribe to whoever and then resubscribe and then hit the bell on all, it should start. It's kind of like you have to do it to refresh it almost. It's weird.
But the
But
catch
now,
is, I mainly get them through Gilded, but like any
yep.
other thing, it's all random.
Yep. Yeah, I
Absolutely.
am on the PNN Gilded, and then the OPE has, I think it's their Discord, because I just had to redo a Discord so I could like get the extra alerts just in case. But
Hmm.
so now it's been pinging me and telling me because I'm like, how the hell? Like this morning they said Puggy Pug was had a premiere, and I was like, I didn't get the alert for that. So if I wasn't
Hmm.
on that, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, he went
You
live
know.
too. I think with some kind of event or whatnot.
Oh,
Especially, I've seen where it takes hours. Forget about it adding hours. I've seen where YouTube takes hours away, which is crazy too. You know.
it takes them away.
I've seen that. Yep,
What the hell?
absolutely.
That's crazy. Yeah, because I was gonna say when we were looking at them, and I was like, I mean, I know we literally just go on once a week or whatever, but I was kind of surprised to be honest. But I'm like, no, I'll just have to kind of go live more, just
Hmm.
random shoot the shit with people kind of thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, Sabrina. If I title my streams like chill stream, people might think it means drama and might flock that way. Who knows?
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy.
I was
Take
thinking
them
about
away.
just like doing random, lives here and there, like in the evening or late at night, just
Yeah,
chat people up, kind of get some of the hours up.
absolutely.
That's what I do, Janice. If I know somebody's going to be going on, I actually just I'll put it on or whatever. If I catch it in the middle of the night, I'll put it on and just won't, you know, type in chat because it's
Hmm.
like if it's 3 a.m., bro, like I have to get up for the kids by like 4:30. Um, the
Hmm.
latest I'll get up is 5. So I don't want to be sitting on a panel, or in a chat all night. It's exhausting. If it's a weekend, it's whatever. The kids will at least be able to sleep in until like 7 or 7:30. But
Yeah,
I wake them up by like 5:45, 6 o'clock to make sure they're both, situated for school. But
yeah,
it's so weird. What Lisa say? I gotta click into my thing on my phone so I can read the chat again.
yeah. That's why I pull my laptop over rather than keep having to hunch down like this and
Mhm.
hunch down like this. It's like, man, you
Right.
know.
Yeah, that's what I have to do too. Is because I didn't know, Lisa, that helps. Is just running, like playing the videos, even if you're not like, even if I've already watched it. As long as you're playing the video, letting it play through. I mean, you can shut the volume off or whatever you want. Just let it play
Mhm.
through. While you're doing housework or whatever.
Yeah, even Irene and I's lives, I just got I mean, we only have five, but
Mm-hmm.
um, those are all on a playlist now too,
Yep.
so,
I know I
you know.
started like organizing the playlists on my on the not the community in the playlist section. I don't know why I was going to say in the community section, but trying to organize it a little bit more so like it has like when it's a survivor stream or recovery stories or just chill streams kind of thing.
Hmm. They're supposed to give everybody a
Janice.
community tab now, no matter how many subs you have. That's what Irene told me, that they're supposed to open the community tab to almost every channel now. She goes,
Yep.
check and see if it's got the tab. I said, no, I ain't got no community tab. Um,
Yeah, and
we got
I
101, so, you know.
and see whenever I set this up originally for Jay, it came with the community tab. That's why
Hmm.
I thought everybody just automatically gets a community tab. I didn't know.
Hmm.
I don't know, but some people are like, "Oh, I only have 100 and I have a community tab," or "Oh, I have 500 but I don't have a community tab." It's like, how do you know, you know, who
Yeah.
gets a community tab? Like that's just weird.
YouTube, they rolled out a program, I forget how long ago it was, to for certain channels,
Sneaky
and
thing.
that's true. To give a
Yep.
channel with 100 a tab, but with 500 not, they pick and chose certain channels. I don't know
Right.
why they did that,
Yeah,
and it
because
was crazy.
it's really weird. I mean, you
Hmm.
would think that it would just have a set, like, oh, as soon as you hit 100 subscribers, you get a
Hmm.
community tab or 500, whatever they say. But it's like, you know,
Yeah.
um, hold on, Smashly, because I have it in a screenshot. But it was, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, maybe when I checked it. Hold on. When did I take this screenshot? So that one was for the 365 days. I don't remember what it was when I sent it to you. I'll have to look in our text messages, but um this one I took, why is it not showing me the date that I took this? It usually will. I don't know. But so a couple weeks ago anyway, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I took it and it said 2,457, and that was for the 365 days, I think. But lifetime watch hours, it says 3,781.6.
You said 2400 for the 365?
Yeah,
Right.
2457.8.
Okay.
And that's the one that you said we got to watch, right?
Yeah, the last 12 months, yeah. Because I thought the channel was under a year old, but then when I scroll back, I seen some videos that say 1 year under them. I thought they all said 8 months or less, but they didn't. When I went back one night and looked, some of them
Right.
say 1 year where they're over a year. So yeah.
Yeah, because I think I did what's her name story probably last year.
Hmm.
But Jay, I know, yeah, Jay posted his first, like, just to have something on here, an old catch from the Fitchburg State College guy on
Hmm.
here. And then he was kind of like using it off and on to have like a backup thing. Let's see when this Sins of the Father was done.
Let
Oop,
me go back.
where's the
Oh,
move?
thank you, Irene, for sharing us out on your community tab. It's always much appreciated.
Thank you, Irene. Yeah, it says 11 months ago was when I did the Sins of the Father with um, Dawn. So,
Mm,
I mean, technically it's been up for a year and been
yeah.
active for a year, but 11 months since we've been doing the stories, the Survivor stream.
Hmm.
Let's see. I'm reading chat, you guys, because I missed some comments.
Yeah. Well, my pride said they had to private a few things due to the FBI's request. Um, she's here, Smashley. She's prepping dinner, so she's probably listening. She may not be, but she's always around. Yeah,
Who? Oh,
Irene.
Irene.
Yeah.
Yeah, she typed in like mid, like right when we started or whatever.
Hmm.
I love when she does that. She just hops in and she's like, "Hey guys, love you."
She's always she's here
Mhm.
somewhere somewhere.
We love you,
Um,
Irene. Ah,
yeah,
see that? There she is. I knew
I
it.
told you. I know she's always listening.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I was gonna
all
say
the
I always
time.
knew she's either doing something,
Hmm.
but
Yeah. Yeah, gotta love Irene. She's the best.
yeah, it'll say no, it doesn't. I don't think it will count until you started streaming Smashly. But I think it, like Sean was saying, it goes like you want to go from like when you first started streaming. So like the last,
Hmm.
you know, whatever couple of months you've been doing, you know, or year that you've been doing your channel.
Hmm.
Thank you, Rob. You're awesome. Text
Yeah,
me
Rob.
later,
Yep.
Rob.
Yeah, good to see you, Rob. Absolutely.
Sir. Okay. Yeah, I want to know what Irene's having for dinner too, because I'm coming.
Probably
I'm
soup.
going to dinner at Irene's.
Mm. She's a gangster cook. She is.
I
You know,
freaking
she's
bet she is.
yeah. She puts a lot of pride into her cooking.
Yeah,
She puts a lot of pride into everything she does, man. She's awesome.
she
Yep.
is. All the way around, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I freaking love my Irene.
Mm. Me too. Praise the Lord.
So I'm trying to think, Smashley, if you started in February, thank you, Rob. I'm glad you acknowledged that you heard me saying to text me. Hmm,
Mm-hmm.
smart man.
Rice, rice and chicken broth. Oh, there you go. I'll tear that up. Absolutely.
Ooh,
I got to
okay.
finish up my Chinese tonight. I have leftover rice from my Chinese the other night. I got General's chicken,
Yep.
3 egg rolls, and chicken lo mein. It was
Oh,
gangster. Mm-hmm.
sounds gangsta. Sounds gangsta.
Mm-hmm.
You're the best,
It was.
Irene. Hey,
It was.
Justine.
Hey, Justine.
So yeah, I'm thinking Smash. Let's see if I want to watch. So it'll be 8 months. So I don't know what the other setting is before the last 365 days. Like, the smaller amount of time than that. But I would just check for like 365 in your analytics and see what it says.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure.
Well, you just subtract them. You got 24 and 37, right? So you got 6 and 7, 13. 1,300 hours is the difference for a PP mass. Um, so, yeah, I don't know what hers would be, but
I was gonna say I have no idea what you said either. I'm terrible at math. I'm like, as you're saying it, I'm like,
yeah. Now we
let
have the 2,400 for the 365, and we have
yeah.
37 for the lifetime. So just
Hmm.
make up the difference with that. You got 600 to make 3,000, extra 700 to make 3,700. 7 times 6 is 13. That's 1,300 difference that can't be used. So I don't know if that
Okay.
has any bearing on what she's trying to do or not, but
Right.
um, mhm.
Because how many watch hours do you need? Do you know?
4,000 in 12 months.
Okay. Gotcha.
Let me go grab my medicine.
Oh, and thank you, Tech and Sammy, for putting our stream on your Discord. Y'all rock. Let's see. I just seen too, Bill, that you sent me Sean's link in the profile. And you too, Irene. I love you guys. That's so funny. Um, ooh, Penny. You made beef roast with all side dishes. Jesus. Penny, I'm coming to your house for lunch. So it says you have 3,932 now, Smashly. I mean, yeah, it should be. But YouTube may calculate it whatever way they do it, depending on, I mean, when you started or whatever. I have no idea how it works, but so Smashly said she has 3,932 now. So she said she thinks if she does another live, that should be enough.
Well, her channel, since she started, she's under a year anyway, right?
Yeah,
Let me
she
check.
started in February, she said.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then she's once she hits the 4,000, she's good. Yeah, under
Hmm.
12 months. Let me just go to her channel just to Smashly Decoy comes up. 1.5K.
That's all we gotta do is just start fucking doing random lives and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff needed a new office secretary at the mill soon. Just found out Amber is moving.
Why am I not getting Smashly's notifications? Let me unsubscribe and reset it. I got the bell on all, and I haven't gotten
I don't
notified.
always get the alerts for hers either. I always like almost every other day or twice a week I'm resubscribing to hers and I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Hers I get the least notifications for. Like she's like, "Oh, I go live. I was live last night." And I'm like, I didn't
Yeah.
see. you
If it
know.
was a decoy call, I could ping everybody in PNN, but if it's just a regular, I can't ping everybody. I can drop
Mhm.
any link, anybody could drop any
Right.
link they want in there, but
Yep.
unless it's something to do with catching a decoy call, a catch, a premiere, about a
Yep.
catch, we could ping everybody, but other than that,
Right. Yeah. It is weird. Smash leads. It's very weird. I only need 68 hours, but last night my video had 156 hours and it only gave me what? It only gave you 101 out of 156? Huh. I wonder what happened with the 45 out. I don't, that makes no sense.
yeah,
And see,
68
that's what I
hours.
mean. Like, I wonder if they have some kind of like ratio they go by. Like, the people who are watching, are they like, I don't know. I have no idea, but it's
Especially,
really
that's a
weird.
lot to get on one video in one night. 150. Are you sure about that? 156 in
Hmm.
one video? That's a lot.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
many
because how
views
long
does
were
it
you
have?
live last night, Smashly?
Yeah, 413 views,
Because maybe the analytics are messed up for some reason.
3 hours and 49 minutes. Live.
Because that's what I'm not. Smashly, if you want to come up, I'll put the link in for you. Might make it a little easier. Let's see. I'll click the invite.
Yeah, YouTube is very weird. Almost 4 hours. Oh, I was gonna do, yeah. That sounds but I think it would be higher than that though, with 400 and something views, especially on a live. Now, if it was a video that was dropped, I would see less, but
Well,
or
what
if
the
it was a
hell?
1 hour live, but a 3 hour live should have some decent hours. I don't know about 156, but decent hours.
I have no idea how to do this. Let me go into the StreamYard thing and. Sean, do you know how to post a link in there from your laptop? Because I have no idea how to post it
For
off the laptop.
for what? The StreamYard?
Yeah, like I don't know how to freaking, like, I'm holding on the mouse or whatever to click the link. Like I got the link copied,
I
but now I don't
gotcha.
know where the hell to get it from my copy.
Go to
Suppose.
guest. Go to guest and hit copy to clipboard, and do your right click and paste.
Okay, that's what I did. I clicked the copy button.
Yeah, you right click the mouse, right, and it's not bringing up the thing for you to
No,
paste.
when
All
I
right, I
maybe if
got
I
you.
type something,
No problem.
link. Oh. Yeah, because like I wonder if it's like something I gotta type on the fucking computer in order to get it.
I got you. You're good.
I don't know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to get what I copy and paste onto my laptop. Like that's I have no idea how to do that.
I go to StreamYard on the laptop because I got three channels. I got this, Irene's, and mine and Irene's. I think I also have Southwest Jeff. Uh,
Oh, what on the StreamYard?
yeah.
Yeah, I know you did. Let's see. I see the text you sent me, Smashly. Hold on.
Log in on the laptop. Let's see. Enter the email you signed up with, and we'll send you a login code. You try this email.
So it's saying okay. So it's saying that yeah, I sent her an email for um the partnership to get monetized or whatever. Yeah, you're good, Smashly.
All good. Yep.
She just sent me the screenshot of the Grow with YouTube email they sent her.
Hell, Irene's
Sorry.
still waiting for her pen, and it's been like, I don't know, 6 months. I don't know how long. I'm not sure, but
Really?
she was monetized. Now she's not monetized because she's waiting on the pen. Yeah.
That's weird.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're like just really, really weird with it. I mean, and I also don't like always check I need to like get back on it, but checking the emails and stuff on the PP Mass Extra email account because that's what I used on here. But yeah, because I wanted to make sure that they're not like, saying anything I haven't done.
Smashley, just go to where it says monetization and you apply yourself, and then they'll approve. I mean, I'm sure you get approved, and then they send you the pin in the mail. They should be doing it by email, but I don't get it.
She got an email from them. She sent it to me.
What's the application for?
Hold on, I'll send it to you. because then you'll be able to at least see and know what it is. But I think that's she is like it says that join the YouTube partner program to earn money, get career support, and more. And then it just says how to join, and she's got two of the things checked off. And then it says we'll send you an email. Oop.
Hello, hello.
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 How are you guys?
We're
Yeah,
good.
it says we'll send you an email when you're eligible to apply.
Yeah, so that's
Really?
just a
Hmm.
screenshot of YouTube Studio, Creator Studio.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so like I had like 3,831 yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and I had that one that I showed you. It said like 135 or
Mm-hmm.
30 whatever.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm up to like 100 or 3,932. And so when I opened it this morning, I was like, 1 hour? Because I was thinking, I didn't know that it was,
Right.
I didn't know how many hours I had on that video, but when I looked in there, it didn't give me all the hours. So I was just like, what the hell? That is so weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do things weird.
they really do. Like I've heard people say that when they're trying to get to like a benchmark or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube falls down like with their subs and everything, they won't show it. And so I
Mm-hmm.
just think that's really shady. That is really freaking shady.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's weird. Hey, FM. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it's really weird. Like it says in the last month, there's 189 watch hours on here,
It should be a heck of a lot more than that.
the same as normal, basically. But from, yeah,
Well, we go live once a week. That's only 4 lives, so that seems about right because we get
yeah,
about 15 to 20 viewers. Um, so yeah, it sounds about right.
yeah, because it
Um,
says from September 27th to October 24th, there's 1.1 thousand views and then 189 watch hours.
mhm.
And
Let
Huh.
me go to
that's,
my channel. Let me see my channel because when Irene and I go live, we can have 5 to 10 in there, but the rewatches is what we get. But I'll give you a
exactly, Sabrina.
basic of ours YouTube Studio. And
That's
pull it
crazy.
up.
I just
Hmm.
don't understand like nobody understands the algorithm, obviously, unless you wrote the
Right.
code.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and
Yep.
then maybe not even, But
Yep.
I just think it's really awkward how they discount and count different things. I just wow, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The last 30 days, Irene and I have 47.9 watch hours for the last 28 days.
Okay.
47.9 and 415 views. So ours is about right with the numbers. But like you said, Smashley, no, I mean, whoever cracks that code first, man, they can have my life savings. They can
Right.
because that I mean it's
Exactly.
it's a wrap. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm I'm done on
Well,
that
there's
one.
this
Hmm.
guy that got caught for pedophilia, and
Hmm.
there's a video going around of him saying that he's going to bring down every channel unless that he was like the reason for the email to
Oh,
all
that weird guy. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that oh my gosh, Becky said that to me. I was just like, what the hell? Like, what is
I've
that?
seen too. I watched
Yeah,
it and I was like, what? Like,
but
what?
yeah, maybe I should hit him up. I bet he knows somebody because he says he knows the YouTube people.
Yeah, he does. He claims he knows everybody.
Yeah, it's so weird. I mean, I get it if you get pissed that, it's embarrassing if you get questioned by the cops for being a pedophile. I don't know. When you
Yeah.
are, like, either way, it's embarrassing, but you don't go turn around and use your your
Hmm.
intelligence to hurt people.
Yep.
I just thought it was funny. He's got a few of them on his channel, and I was just like, wow.
Yeah. I like watched one, like part of one, and I was like, good luck, Blaze.
Have fun.
Um, I watched part of one and I was like, cannot even, I can't even force myself to sit here through this.
Yeah. I
I'm
think
like,
it's just
why do you want to take down cat? Like, first of all, why would you, even if you can't do it. You know what I mean? But why would you be proud of that? Like,
Right. Yeah.
you know,
Um, yeah, I started reading through the comments and he had said that he's been questioned by the cops. And I think that that's why. I don't know who caught him, but he was like he was had a hard on for Josh. And so and he mentioned Daps like a few times in the video. And so I think that it was him those guys that caught him. But
yeah, probably.
but yeah, and the fact that people catch people with, you know, Down syndrome and things like that,
Yep.
mentally challenged, that's he's
I
pissed
did.
off.
I did see. Yeah, I was gonna say I did see him say I stayed long enough to see that, and I'm like, I mean,
Yeah.
let's be realistic. They literally are just the same. Like,
Yes. I don't care how old they are. I don't care how old they are mentally. They know
yeah,
what sex are. They
yep,
know what sex is, and they know that doing sex and having sex with a child is wrong. And if they don't
yep,
know that, then they have
Yeah.
been taught incorrectly, and that's
yeah.
it's still on them. It's not okay to have sex with a kid. It's you know,
No, and yeah, and those that are try to defend that is it's ridiculous. Like,
Was that
that's
PvP? That's somebody PvP caught?
no. I
um,
think
Sorry, I'm
it was
lost.
that caught him, but
Oh,
I'm not
yeah,
sure.
Dap? Okay. Yeah. Every
I just
catcher has had somebody mentally challenged. I know that.
yeah.
I've seen
yeah.
it. They,
I feel like
every
it's
catcher.
been more prevalent,
Hmm.
especially
Yeah.
the last year.
Yeah, they go
Yeah.
on these dating apps and they either like they act completely normal or maybe a little bit off, or
Hmm.
they catfish you and they're not even, you know what I mean? Like, and it's so weird. It's just weird, but they're in the wrong
Yeah.
100%.
Oh,
You know,
Hmm.
absolutely.
Yeah.
there's no
I
if ands,
agree.
True.
It's insane.
the law. It's not just us saying it, it's the fucking law.
Right. Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly.
I'm such a scary
And it's
guy.
You
You
got it,
guys,
and
Janice. You're right, Janice. Hmm.
absolutely.
oh, thank you, sweetie.
Yeah,
My
because
dog.
it's like it doesn't matter if they have Down syndrome or or mentally challenged in any other way. It's
Hmm.
No.
insane.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
there's
no
no
problem, Penny. I love you. Thank you, honey.
Take care, Penny.
have a good one. Honey.
But yeah, it's like they know. I mean, people who want to sit and be like, no, they don't, but they don't know any better. Well, if you're gonna claim they don't know any better, they need
Hmm.
someone who's gonna watch them better.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Exactly.
True.
They need, care facilities where
Right?
someone can watch them.
Yep. And
And
that's
if
yeah,
you're not
that's like
doing
my
that,
biggest thing
then
is
you're not a good parent. It's not up to everybody else to take care of your kid.
right.
Like it's up
Yep.
to you to teach them right from wrong. And if you don't,
Hmm.
like that's not on us. So yeah.
Yeah, because
True.
it's like you can't. I feel like if I was gonna complain about that, I'd be watching my kid a hell of a lot more. I'd be right up underneath them. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't you? And the people who have like Alex had that guy who had the caretaker or whatever, and they're like, he's not even supposed to be on a device.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Why's he got one?
exactly. Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah. Hmm.
you're the caretaker, and you're saying you shouldn't have a device, and there's no way, and all this, but yet he's got a device.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Sith Lord, the one that took a swipe at him. I remember that guy. Yeah, the Sith Lord guy. That's what they called him. Unless it's another one, but that was a
Oh, the
different
one
one
that
right
tried to
there.
swing at Alex. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yep.
That was
I
yeah.
remember. Absolutely. You're in a house, and there's probably 10 people, residents in that house. Like, there needs to be more supervision, or these people aren't doing their job. If this dude
Yeah.
is able to sit in a corner for hours and text and message, who they think is a child, there's something
Hmm.
wrong there.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I
Hmm.
agree.
Yep.
I think it's about time you know, people start realizing it instead of trying to defend it.
Hmm.
You know, like you
Absolutely.
can't defend that. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but you can't. There's no defending that. Like you're okay with your, mentally challenged son or person you take care of, messing around with kids. Now, what is going to happen to that kid for the rest of their lives? And you're defending that,
Yeah, absolutely.
you
And
know?
I mean, I look through my kids' phones all the time.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a mentally challenged child that you are looking after, period, end of story, you are supposed to look through their phone, no matter
Absolutely.
what. If they're
Yep.
mentally 12 years old, then you know that they're messing around on that phone. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. If I
Yeah.
were to see my daughter in the corner for an hour or 2 hours, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
walk up behind her and see what the hell's going on. That's for
Exactly.
Exactly.
sure. You know.
Right. Like, what are you? Yeah. Like, what are you doing? Which
Mhm.
means clearly they're not paying attention.
Yeah,
Yep.
you want to blame
You know.
everybody else for something that is so horribly gross and completely detrimental, but you won't go out of your way to make sure that your kid's okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Makes so
Yeah.
much.
It's like, oh, let's blame it on everybody else because it's not my fault. Okay, if you say so, but it is. you know.
Mhm.
I don't understand it.
No, I don't either at all. I just think it's insane that people will be quick to defend that.
Oh yeah,
It is, Janice. It's definitely easier for them to give advice and walk away because they act like, they don't have to do much. Like, well, he doesn't understand. He doesn't know what he's doing. That's
yeah.
funny. But
So
they
he
know
killed
enough to drive a car, or they know
yeah.
enough to know what direction they're going to go to a store
So if
to
he kills somebody, are
blame.
you gonna go to the cops and say, "Well, he didn't understand. He doesn't
Yeah.
know if you stick a knife in somebody, they're gonna die"? No.
Yep.
Right.
So, oh my
Right.
God, kid's going to fucking prison.
Yep.
Exactly. You can't
Yep.
plead insanity to that. You definitely can't. You know.
I mean,
Yep.
and that is murder of the soul. You think that that doesn't hurt a child? That
Yeah.
does. I mean,
Yep.
I remember there's so many people as a child that has had that happen to them, and they remember it clear as day, years and years later.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's insane and it sucks that they are quick to defend that or, rush to their defense. There is nothing you could say, you know. I mean,
Yeah,
and Alex even he has a heart, but he knows, like there's certain ones you can tell he kind of feels bad about the situation, but he sticks it out and is like, they need to know, like it's not okay, you know.
yeah,
Um, but it's like, I mean, you can't tell, like, as the parent, like that mom that went off on him that one time. Um, and she was like, you're going to make us lose our apartment, whatever. It's like,
and
look what your son did. He could have genuinely destroyed this kid's life. Like, it
yeah. Which
bothers me to no end. Yeah.
I don't feel bad for you. Sorry.
Yeah, they do, Justine. They definitely use it to manipulate the law.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, a lot of they do. You hear about those women and others that sit there and get their, Munchausen syndrome, and you think that people with disabled children don't do that. I mean, it happens all the damn time.
Right.
All the time. You think that, oh well, my kid's, disabled. He needs to go in the front of the line at every carnival and every ride in the world,
Right.
and they think that they have special privileges because their kid is mentally
Yeah.
disabled. That's how shit
I
works.
mean, to me, it's not teaching them, like there's some that will, they'll grow up and they know they're like, I still have to earn my place here.
Right.
Like I
Mhm.
Yeah.
still got to fight for this. I'm not giving it, on a silver platter.
Right.
Yeah.
But there are those like that, for instance, who are like, they will throw a freaking fit if they're not
Mm.
getting what they want, because then they're like, well, that's not right. And, I'm less capable than you are.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
mean, there's a woman behind you with no legs and she's literally standing in line waiting, like, what do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. There's so many people that have so many things wrong with them, or um, like you said, like going to Afghanistan and having their legs, or even a car accident, having their
Yep.
legs or arms taken or whatever, and they
Mhm.
don't cry about it. They go on with their damn lives because that's what they've got to do.
Yeah.
Right.
So you can't just expect everybody to bow down because you think your son's not older than an 8-year-old when he
Right.
knows exactly what sex is. And I'm
Yep.
sorry, that's older than a fucking 8-year-old.
Oh, yeah. That's like my aunt is My aunt is literally, she had her leg amputated, and she, like, it bothers me because she's so like, oh my God, woe is me crap. I'm like, I got a friend who has no arms. Her arms and one of her legs was amputated, yet she drives. She literally takes care of her 3 kids. Like, she works. Like, what do you mean? You have one leg gone, bro. Like, you're sitting here in your own, like, depression and being upset with yourself because you chose not to stop smoking cigarettes. You know what I mean? Like, you put yourself in this position, let's be honest, like,
Yeah.
come on. Like,
Yeah.
you're giving an opportunity and a chance to, like, make things better, and you are genuinely like, oh, but now it's worse for me. You're literally sitting there and collecting. You could be picking up the house or, what have you, you know, instead of making, your 93-year-old father do it all, or me have to come over, twice a month to clean your house. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
There's people in wheelchairs that join the Olympics, I mean,
yeah, like,
Yeah.
they're just as capable. It's literally mental, like that mental state of mind, like thinking you can do it or cannot do it, and I feel like it's the same with mentally challenged, like, they know what they're doing, but they play up on it. Like, oh, but I have, I have a learning disability. Oh, do you? Because we're not a fucking school.
Yeah, exactly. And they've had it.
Like, what does that mean?
Their families, their parents, everybody has given them that excuse, so they think that they can just be like, "Oh, no, 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 I'm mentally challenged." They can't. It's not right. And so everybody that's like, "Why are you, catching these people?" Because those people know exactly what they're doing. That's why.
Yep.
I don't feel bad. Some of them are just like, ooh.
Right. There is a small group that I feel like don't know, but it's like, those are the ones that should have a better caregiver or be in a facility, whatever have you, that is underneath them to show them what's right and what's wrong and explain to them why it's not okay.
Exactly. But just like every other person in the world, there's people that are mentally challenged that are also on the sex registry. Tell me how is that so unfair to them? Please tell me. When they rape a child, you really think it's so unfair to them?
Right.
No. No.
Good, Blaze. I'm excited. No bail.
Woo-hoo.
That's the way to do it. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. That's so dope. Good. I'm glad.
Yeah,
that's what he gets for trying to kidnap kids and, or not even try, but has kidnapped kids and raped.
That's the one that wasn't streamed, right? The latest one he had? Nice.
Yeah. That was the one that we did the extra stream about the other day.
Yeah, Irene said to me, she's like, Jules is live? I said, yeah, her and Wolf we're gonna go live about updates about a catch or something like that. She goes, oh, okay. I said, yeah, plus she's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
We figured he can't privacy strike them, can't, because they're all trying to do it now, is privacy strike, the catchers.
Oh, gosh.
It's like,
their
I
little
want everybody to know about this shit. So it was like, might as well. We'll go on my channel. He's not going to think to watch on my channel, first of all. And second of all, it's like, I mean, it needs to be said.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true, Dead Fred, because he had that $10,000 bail in Boxborough. So, but at least he's also got that added charge of enticement, of a minor under 16. But yeah, thank God. I'm glad.
Crazy. I can't believe they're doing that. I can only imagine that it's this little whisper group that they have. And that's where they trade all these freaking pictures and shit, is in that whisper, because it's end-to-end encryption. Yeah, and so I can only imagine that they went in there and they were like, oh yeah, if you get caught by a pedophile catching group, like, just copyright the video. You know what I mean? Like,
they had a catch one time that the guy had told him flat out that he he learned about him off of the Kick app, and he's like, I was warned about you. He's like, I know this is you, PP Mass. And Jay's like, the way he said it, I was just like, oh my God, like I was dying. I was like, PP Mass, what's that?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, so of course he's like trying to get stupid, and he's like, oh, he's like, did you just say you're gonna pee on me? That's disgusting.
Right? I was gonna say, what kind of sex is that? That's not right.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm dying. I'm like, and they probably really do sit and, discuss all the catchers and, oh, well.
Good Lord. I can't with these people. I can't. And I'm
I
sorry that I group them in as these people because they are the people that go after children. I'm
Yep.
not trying to be like, I
Yep.
don't all of this politically correct shit,
Right.
but I don't want people to be like, oh, look what she said.
I look at everyone twice now. That's how I look at people.
Yeah.
If I'm out at the store, I look at them twice. Absolutely.
Listen, this is how bad it's gotten. I go into the grocery store and I got the kids. They're 7 and 8, and they're getting in a fucking shopping cart.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm playing zero games, bro. Because you even look at my kids' direction and we got a problem.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if you think I'm yelling and you're like, oh my God, she's being mean. But if you're looking in my direction, I'm going to automatically start wondering. So don't look in my direction. Do not look at my
yelled at a few people in Walmart.
Yeah.
I have. And one time I turn around and I'm like, which one are you looking at? Because my daughter is 12 and she does not look 12. She is absolutely fucking gorgeous. I'm like, who are you looking at? And he's like, you. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, I'm married and don't look at my daughter. Like,
yeah. I know.
I'm
I'd say
so
that when
mad.
I'm out with my girls too.
Mhm.
Like, ew, don't look at them. Like,
Give them the
and
eye.
now my oldest is 24, but I'm still like, she's literally 15. Don't look at her.
Mhm.
Right?
She's 24 and married, but I'm still like, ew.
And this is why I snap at random men on the street who be looking like
That is exactly why. You should, though. Not random men, but,
I
just
said
if
the ones
they
that look in my direction.
if they're looking at you, like, put them in their place.
Mhm.
There's no reason not to. I mean,
Right. I'm like, by the time you get home, if they still watching, Mama gonna have an ass whooping waiting for them, so it's fine.
You go, Janice. That's what I'm talking about.
God, I
Mhm.
used to get pissed at me all the time for getting. Yeah, you need to though, like, because some people just don't. They just don't care, and
Mhm.
they're unless you get in their face or literally put them in their place.
yeah.
I mean, they act like it's a okay thing. Like,
Mhm.
Right.
oh, you must not have minded. Nah, nigga, because now we about to cut up. Because don't look at my kid. Don't,
Yeah.
no.
I've yelled at them or I just like look at them like I'm gonna turn you to stone.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But they are literally pulling kids out of carts and kidnapping in fucking stores. It is absolutely like, and it's everywhere. If you think you're safe because you're in a safe area of the city, you're fucking dead wrong. You're
Yep.
dead wrong. Like, you take care of your kids walking like a hawk every goddamn second if you don't want them to be, trafficked. I mean, it's
Right.
horrible.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's absolutely like insane the lengths they will go to. I mean, they
Mhm.
will sit in like one of those creeper pedophile vans outside of or any kind of car that has a
Yep.
big back seat, and then they'll open the doors and grab you and go.
Yep.
And it happens every damn day. Keep
Oh,
an
yeah.
eye on your kid. Like,
Yep.
I have a problem with letting my daughter because there's like a store that
Yep.
just opened right down the street from us because we're in an area that's just built.
Right.
And so she always wants to go down there with her friends. I give her pepper spray and a huge ass shank. Like,
Yeah.
no joke. Like,
Oh,
do
yeah. I
not.
used to make my daughters walk around with knives all the time. Well, they still do, because now they're like, I know my mom and my uncles would not be happy if I left the house without this. So,
Mhm.
but it's like, it's sad that you have to.
Mhm. Yeah, flea markets were bad back in the day,
Yeah.
Gabby. They definitely were.
Oh, yeah.
So many corners and like dark areas and stuff like that.
They're really
Yeah.
are.
Just want to go over with you whatever to get out from the report.
Yeah, no problem, please. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. We end at 3, Blaze. So, and then I'll get the boys off the bus, and then you can text me at like 3:30. But yeah, the flea markets were like a crazy. Oh my god. I mean, it is. It's like a free for all. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
we're just walking around wherever, looking at stuff, and it's so packed because it's always a Saturday and Sunday. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. I used to, like, when I was 15, I did not look 15.
Mm-hmm.
Fully
Yep.
developed in like 7th grade, and so walking around like flea markets and stuff like that, guys would look at me
Mm-hmm.
and they talk to me, and I'm like 14, I'm 15, like, and
Yeah.
my parents would say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What? I don't understand that. I don't.
But it's like back then too, like it was a little different too. I feel like we weren't as like skittish as we are now either. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Yeah.
I know when I was growing up, I was born in '82, but like 7th grade, I was a double D bra. Like, it was bad. So like I didn't look like I was in 7th grade,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like getting all that attention from guys all the time. And it's like, not just
Mm-hmm.
kids in school, it's older creepy guys, but I had a mouth, I didn't take that
Yeah.
shit that easy. But it's like there are some kids that just aren't like that. They're not,
Yeah.
so it's like we have to be the lookout for them.
There's always been a guy driving a white van, offering candy to kids,
Mm-hmm.
always,
Oh yeah.
since I can remember.
Yeah,
And
I
not the ice cream man. But then again, some ice cream men
I
were,
was
were
just gonna
creepy
say,
too.
yeah, they'd be playing that music, trying to taunt the kids their way,
my
Mm-hmm.
friend, she's in the community, but when she was younger, she was almost trafficked. Not well, I mean, they called it sex slavery back then,
Yep.
but she was working at a company, and they were gonna put her in, they were gonna sell her the next day.
Wow.
She was lucky that she got out, but years later, her daughter got trafficked, not once, but 3 fucking times. 3 times.
Wow. Mm.
And so it was in like a halfway house. One of them was in a
Yep.
halfway.
I was
They
just gonna ask if it was like a rehab or yeah.
Yep, they right around and sold her, and
Yeah.
she's a broken person. She's a broken girl, and it breaks my fucking heart.
Yeah.
Breaks my heart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a girl that I used to have at the shelter I was at, and she was trafficked a few times. She you could see it in her face that she just had given up on life in general. Like walking around slow, like just it was sad. So sad, like hearing her story and stuff. Like we would talk and stuff, and just I felt so bad. It's like, how do you
Yeah.
even, it's like the only time she found a chance to get out, I guess, was in between, um, I guess
Man,
you would call them pimps, but like,
yeah.
the guys and just
They're
exchanging her
gorillas.
back and forth. They'd have an actual car picking her up,
Yeah.
taking her to the next, so she'd like have to give the address. Um,
They are
and-
watched by cops. Like, you should watch
yeah,
your kids.
yeah,
Like crazy.
like
They're
that's
not there on their own recognizance. Like, they don't want to be there. So if they get a chance, they'll leave, and they know that. And like
right.
what they do is they have what they call Romeo
Yep.
traffickers, and they are like cute young guys that start talking to these girls and getting them to come over and hang out, and then they sell them to these gorilla traffickers, and those are the ones that beat them and use
Yep.
them and pimp them out and get them addicted to drugs. I mean, this girl had gangrene. She was going to fucking die,
Yeah.
and she did
And they
nothing.
don't care.
No.
Mhm.
They don't care at all. As long as you are like flesh, like they don't care.
I mean,
You know?
the only reason why he dropped, like, literally threw her at the hospital was because the guys wouldn't sleep with her. They didn't
Right.
want her. They were
Yeah.
like, no. So that's the only fucking reason. And it's disgusting that it has to. What kind of fucking person do you have to be to
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah.
And it's
Exactly.
so sad, like that is it makes me so sad that there's so many people like that.
Yeah.
And
It really is.
too. Like,
Yep.
good God, go find a nice lady to have sex with. Don't do that.
Hmm. Yeah.
And they could
True.
absolutely, like, I mean, some of these guys are really smart. It's like, why wouldn't you just go, get a good job? It's like, they all say the same. Like, I've seen so many interviews where they're like, oh, the money's good, blah, blah, blah. Well, you could have a really good, high paying job, an actual legal job where you're not harming, women or men or kids. Like,
Yeah, it's
you
so
know,
hard.
like you
So
True.
literally wasting your brain, all that smarts that you had. I mean, you
Yeah.
wasted it to use it to plan out kidnappings of fucking humans,
yep,
Hmm.
yep.
you know? Like,
Kind
And
of
that
like the actors who misuse their stuff and lose their license and go to jail. I mean, it's like all those years for nothing. It's
yeah.
it all boils down to money.
Mm-hmm.
Money,
yeah,
Yep.
money over
absolutely.
life.
Yeah.
What
Hmm.
what the I mean, what has the world come to? That is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, they do, Gabby. They definitely have a spectrum of their own for sure.
There you go, Blaze. Go get them. Go get
I
them, Wolf.
don't think that
Nice.
everyone is on the spectrum. That is too wide of a spectrum. If
Mhm.
it means that you have anxiety and you're on the spectrum, like fuck, I'm on the damn spectrum. Like
Yeah.
so crazy. I think everyone is, to be honest.
Oh, we're all
Well,
on a
that's why she
spectrum of
said they're
some
on a
sort.
spectrum of their own.
Yeah.
Like, they
Hmm.
literally have their own,
True.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
like,
Yeah. It's
it's crazy.
it's like last night, Trevor from CCC,
Mm-hmm.
his ex-girlfriend, found out that his ex-girlfriend OD died the other day.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, prayers
And
to CCC. Absolutely. Hmm.
yeah,
That's,
he's devastated. He's been trying to get her and her boyfriend into rehab for a long time, and he came on my stream last night and was talking about it, and it's all these fentanyl pills. I
yeah,
mean,
Hmm.
it's
because they have those new rainbow fucking fentanyl shits going around too. The kids literally think of it like Skittles, like fucking candy.
It looks like it. I watched To Catch a Smuggler, and I see all the types they're trying to use nowadays. But for every one they catch at the border, 10 more get through. That's
I
the
was gonna say,
problem
yeah,
with the.
because they're so
Yeah.
focused on that one too. They're just letting the
Hmm.
others, It's
well, a
Yeah.
like,
kid opened up a box of Whoppers at the airport the other day, and it was a bunch of 30s, 30 off.
Wow.
Yeah,
Mm.
shit ton of them,
That's
well,
and he bought it from the store inside of the airport.
that's
yeah.
not
So if that's going through, like, how in the hell are we going to have oxycodone and drugs all over our supermarket stores? Like, seriously?
right. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's why I keep telling the kids too, once they get their kid, they're not allowed to eat any while we're trick or treating. Like, I don't trust that shit,
I want to take them
Like,
trick or
I analyze the shit out of it. It's like, if you're gonna eat something, it's gonna be chocolate while we're out, but I literally will, rip it in half, like the little minis. Cause I'm like, I need to know. Like, I have a problem with trusting people.
Right.
Nice. Yeah. But yeah, it's like, you can't trust people. Like, people are literally out for money. So
You have to push on the package that it's in and make sure the air is still in there because they use a needle and they inject the
right.
drugs into it. So you
Mm-hmm.
make sure that the air pockets are still in the package.
Well, yeah, that's what I do is smush onto the package and stuff. If it feels airtight, I open it up and I still rip it in half because I just don't. I mean, they could
Yeah.
have, you know what I mean, opened it up and used the little fucking plastic sealer shit to reseal it. That's what we used to do, like, when
Yeah.
we were resealing shit so we could take it in our bags and not get caught with it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
True.
yeah, it's like I had to think of all the ways, like, that I would have done it,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're like, of course, by the time they're getting that one piece of chocolate after I looked at it, they're like, now wait, yeah, probably a better idea, but
That's
it's
good,
like,
Mom.
I would much rather go through it and smush your fucking candy, than
Hmm.
you getting sick or dying. No,
True.
It's
Very
it's not
true.
worth it.
Hmm.
And people are doing it, just literally handing it the fuck out. Like,
yeah.
like, why? First of all, like, you got money to be doing that. That's pretty fucking insane. I mean, at that point, I would just have stopped, you know. Uh,
Mhm.
but like, my God, you're gonna fucking put it in candy and package shit up that people are getting them at the airport and fucking in Halloween kit. Like, come on now.
Wait, so you're saying that it's in marijuana, Gab?
Oh yeah, they put fentanyl and shit in marijuana and shit. It's crazy.
What the
It's yeah, like you. That's why I tell like my kids like they won't buy that shit off the streets either.
Mhm. You can put it in powder form and sprinkle it in there and stuff, and yeah,
dude?
Or
That's
even
absolutely.
drying it when they dry it.
Yeah.
As long as they got the liquid fentanyl, they can just dry it on there. Like,
the shitty
and they're
shit
curing it.
is that I'm already on fentanyl. So if I take
Mhm.
it, I'm gonna blame my doctor for over prescribed. But I've been on fentanyl for like 10 fucking years.
Right.
So,
Mhm.
oh my God, that is insane, insane.
It's
And like,
everywhere, Jonas.
and my doctor, I get drug tested, like random drug tests, because you have to do it when you're on a pain contract.
Yeah. Yep.
And then they do like a pill count every time I go in. And so if I have like a crazy amount of fentanyl in my system, that's gonna fuck everything up. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I didn't
No.
think of that because he prescribes me marijuana as well. I have my card,
Mhm. Yeah.
and I don't buy it from the stores because it's just too fucking expensive.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just
See,
in
here at
case,
Mass, like as long as you have your card, they have deals and stuff. Like you can get, they'll give you like 20% off of a purchase at a certain store or whatever. I just look for the certain stores. You know what I mean? Like I go on to F.L.Y but it's like I just don't trust people. It ain't worth it.
no,
I'm like, people are like, I can't believe you just paid $45 or $85 for that cartridge, or it's like, well, I would much rather do that and still be fucking breathing.
Yeah.
Sorry, like I'm fucking a broke ass bitch. Like my broke ass wallet is crying about being broke. So if I'm willing to spend it, there's a reason.
everybody has Narcan hanging around. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like,
crazy.
God, yeah, it's crazy. It's so scary because you don't know. And people just don't, they give no fucks these days.
They don't.
None.
Don't understand how fentanyl being in marijuana would make it more potent.
Yeah.
Like, that is a completely different chemical, like in your brain that it doesn't even fucking connect. So that's just stupid. That's
Yep.
dopamine. And I mean, obviously, pain pills they release dopamine, but they also get into the nerve endings, and that's how it relieves pain.
Right.
So I don't get
Yep.
how oh God, that pisses me off. People who
Yeah.
just want to get
Hey,
stoned,
Vic.
they don't want to die. Come on.
Right. And
Mhm.
exactly, I mean, that's the other thing that sucks is, I mean, it can be in anything, and they don't, it is just sad. And there is ways to do everything. People are literally sitting there with their little, ghetto fucking what do you call them, labs or whatever, in the suitcase. Like when I worked at a hotel, this guy literally came to the hotel, checked in there with 2 suitcases left, checked out, left one. So we were trying to get in touch with him. And but there was like one of the glass pint things or whatever in the bathroom. And so I had to tell the manager, I'm like, I guarantee you he's got a lab in that suitcase. Like I wouldn't touch it. They had to call like the fucking what do you call them, with the suits and shit on, to come in and get the stuff out because it could have exploded too. Like,
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah,
like that shit's
like
dangerous, bro.
like
You literally brought that shit to a fucking hotel to cook up. Like, you're
yeah,
putting
Mhm.
everybody else's lives at risk. Like, I don't care how much of a master you are,
right. What was it,
Yeah.
like a fentanyl lab or like a meth lab?
I don't know. I just assumed a meth lab, but it was
Because they've got
definitely
fentanyl
close.
labs all over America. That's what I was telling him last night. I saw a thing on how they just ship over the ingredients now,
Mhm.
and then they make it here, so they don't have to do it. They don't have to try to get it over the border. They have
Right.
just labs set in every major city, right next to the freeways
Yep.
across America. They don't give
Yeah.
no fucks. They
Oh
do not.
yeah, they make them in the Midwest and stuff. They got their labs
Oh
out
yeah.
there in the trailer parks and the outhouses and stuff like that. You know, but
How
God only knows what's in that crap.
How the
I
hell
mean,
can you trust some fucking tweaker dude that stays up for 5 fucking days to know exactly what to put with these chemicals?
the
How the
Hmm.
sad thing is they're paying attention a hell of a lot more than we think. Like
Yeah.
you
Hmm.
might be tweaking out and watching and thinking that the cops are watching you and scanning out the windows every 5 seconds because you're tweaking, but you are
Yeah,
going to pay attention to every single measurement you put in there.
it's
Hmm.
fucking it's
It's
so
like
funny.
they don't want to fuck their shit up because they need to get high for the next few days. They know this is how they're gonna, you know what I mean? They ain't stupid. They're just fucking,
Absolutely.
you
Yeah.
know,
They put in
using
big drums,
yeah,
and yep, it's crazy.
which is sad, but it's like it's so true.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It's
so
like
a
the
week
same thing.
before
It's
my
like
father was murdered, he was pulled over with a guy that
mhm,
they later found out was an undercover FBI or whatever,
mhm,
whatever, you know what I mean, DEA agent.
yeah,
And he had a bunch of chemicals, like big drums in the back of his car to make meth.
yep,
And then he was found in an abandoned apartment in a bathtub full of ice, naked with all kinds of drugs in his system with needles, and they couldn't find an entry point. So they did it under his tongue where he would, and then they
mhm,
put it to the bath into cold ice, which drops your body temperature, which makes you either go into a coma and die or
yep,
die. He went into a coma and then he died. So, yeah, they knew exactly what they were fucking doing. And I
yeah,
know it was either because he got the DEA guy, like he exposed him,
yep,
or because of the guy that did not get his drugs, you know?
right.
Hmm.
Yeah, this girl that I used to use with, she used to because she ended up getting pregnant while we were getting high, and we kept asking her, if she was just gonna get an abortion or, because it's like, bro, you're literally so high all the time, if you're not gonna
Yeah.
go get help, like, there's no
So,
reason to destroy this kid's life, like it's gonna be born with like eyes on the top of its head and shit, like just, you know,
Hmm.
my
save this child
Mm.
some issues. So
Mm.
she
Yeah.
literally would sit under the bridge, bro, and just she'd shoot up in her stomach. Like I'm like, bro, that is like
in
to
her
me,
fucking
yeah, like under her toenails. Like she's done it in her neck behind her ear, so like nobody could see. Like, how do you eat? First of all, like I know some of the places I've done it, but I'm telling you, it's never been no crazy. I've done it once in my neck, but like mostly in my arms, my wrists, my hands, legs, whatever. But would never I would was too scared. I didn't even like needles, but I was doing it. But I would never put it in my stomach, even when I wasn't pregnant. you
Hmm.
know,
Yeah.
I'd never do it under my fucking toenail, bro. I'm sorry, not doing it.
The
no,
Um,
neck is a common spot. The neck. Yeah, I see them in Kensington on the Kensington videos all the
yep.
time, shooting up in their neck.
Oh
yeah,
yeah. Yep.
Yep.
I mean, and it
but
hits a lot
I don't,
faster, which is why, it is
right,
Hmm.
you know.
yeah,
I mean, people think, oh, your veins, it's going to hit you fast wherever, but no, like you have certain spots that it's going to hit real quick,
right,
like you think that's closer to your brain too. So you're going to get an instant head high, you're getting a bell ringer and you're like, hey, I know where I'm going to do it next time, but it's like,
Hmm.
people get desperate. They run out of places to do it. They're, you know what I mean? Like that spot becomes abscess and sore, and you can't
Hmm.
fucking shoot it up in the same volcano you got in your fucking arm. So you need to find another place to do it.
yeah,
But she would never do it in her arms because she didn't want her family to know. And she was also going to the methadone clinic, and she was getting, I don't know how the hell she conned them into getting take homes at any given point, but she did at one point. But anyways, she would do it in her stomach so that even at the clinic when she would go in and get her dose, they wouldn't see. But I'm like, you're already taking your methadone, bro. Why the like
oh, it was hair.
like
Yeah.
yeah. Like I'm like, you're
Oh,
20 times more trashed, bro. Like,
Hmm.
you
mm,
know, like how can you make any fucking decisions? Like I got to a point I was like, I just was getting high to mostly not be sick, you know what I mean? But like when I would shoot up coke and stuff, I did that because I wanted to get high. But it wasn't like when I was doing the heroin. It was just so I wouldn't feel
Be-
sick. Like I just didn't want to be sick.
That was the main thing. Yeah, not being sick. That's what we all wanted. You know, that was opiate addicts. Absolutely.
Yep.
Same.
That was the worst feeling.
I don't have my medicine, I get deathly ill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not cool. Not cool at all.
Yeah, I used to mess with the fentanyl lollipops, so I know how the fentanyl
Yep.
hit can be. You know,
Yep.
absolutely.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was getting the patches, and we used to do mad shit with the gel inside of them.
Oh my
Like a
God.
lot.
I have watched so many people overdose from that. Mostly my mother.
I don't know how I didn't, bro. I was literally eating. I was prescribed to 175 milligrams of the Duragesic fentanyl patches with the gel in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd get 100 milligrams, the 50 milligrams, and the 25 milligram. And I would only wear the 25 milligram. I would eat all the gel out of the 100 and the 50 milligram. And I would be rocked for 2 days, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I have no idea. I did it every day, bro. I don't know how the hell I did not
because
overdose.
you're opioid tolerant, honey. You can take
My tolerance was.
and you will not die. I mean, not now because you're clean, but
Yeah.
back
I'm like, well, now I'd
Don't do it
probably be
now.
like, I'd probably sneeze out and die just looking at the shit. You know?
Mm.
It's like, God, 9 years later, yeah. Mm-mm.
no.
My God. Oh yeah, Justine. Yeah, it's crazy. OPE, that's freaking awesome that he got detained. Good.
Huh. What do you mean? Why did he flee to Malaysia?
I was gonna say, I don't know, probably just to get away from his fucking charges and shit, I would assume.
Whoa.
But that's like a insane place to be taken off to, you would think.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why Malaysia? Yeah, it is weird, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they probably have different rules and shit there, you know. Like, I know that is a place where, like, CP and stuff like that, like, they have different laws and stuff there. You can get away with a lot more. It's so much harder to get caught for shit there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and even if they know about you, they're like, well, we can't do anything, you know, until we, you know, kind of catch them doing it type shit. Like, you know, like that one dude that was, I can never remember his name, but it was a really big name. And they knew he was distributing child porn and he was abusing people for years and years. Like he had a 3-month-old he was abusing until she was about 3. There was another one he was abusing until she was 8. A couple of boys while on like pretending to be like a camp counselor or something. I forget. But anyways, he would abuse them and record it. And he would take there's like an imprint. So when you take a picture, it basically comes with like a thumbprint, you would call it, I guess. Like that is what camera it comes from and all that shit, right? Well, he knew how to take them off before he uploaded them, which is why they couldn't catch him for so long. And one mistake, like I think it was like fucking years and years down the road, like I don't know how many years, I forget, but they finally had caught him because he one time made a fucking careless mistake, dumbass. That's what he got. He got arrested finally. But they had to fight with the system to like watch him and shit. Like, what do you mean? He literally fled America, like I think maybe the UK or something, or Australia or something, and he went to Malaysia and was getting away with it there for years. It's like, you know. So I wonder if, like, maybe the guy went there thinking, you know, Malaysia, probably going to get in less trouble here, or, you know, less of a chance to get in trouble.
Yeah, and the extradition laws may be different.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Bullshit,
yeah, it's like a lot of places out that way. I feel like, you know, it's just so different. You know,
like
they don't.
Bangkok is one of the worst in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, the shit that is going on out there is just like insane.
Yeah.
But it's everywhere. It's not just one place. It's everywhere.
Yeah. I think though, like places like Bangkok, it seems like it's worse there because it's more put in the open. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. That's exactly what I was just gonna say. They make it U.S. does not want people to be scared to go out of their houses
Yeah.
because then nobody spends money and the
Yeah.
economy goes to shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold
It's
on one
very
second.
easy. Yeah. What do you mean, Janice? What's weird? Oh, I wasn't in the live chat on my thing. Hold on. Oh, you might have been replying to Gabby's. Lost her cousin when she went out one night. Got snatched up by. Damn, snatched up, drugged, raped, and beaten and burned. Jesus. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Steffi. Hey, Rod. I know. I don't know what he was detained for. I mean, maybe, hopefully, it was because he had, they knew about it or something. I don't know, but that's insane. It's good, though. They need to be on top
Mm-hmm.
of shit. Stop playing around with that stuff. Like, how you doing, Rod? We were just chatting about how bad the opioid and everything, I should say, the drug
Mm-hmm.
epidemic,
Absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just nuts. But we were talking about the rainbow fentanyl and stuff, the rainbow pills that look like Skittles.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be careful of those with your kids for Halloween and everywhere now. Sadly, you have to check everything. But it's just so disgusting that it gets to that point. It's gotten to that point, I should say. To where you can't even trust friggin' going out anymore like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. Just working. Hope work's going good. Oh, let's see if we could put in some recovery. Oop. On how are you doing, Steffi?
Okay.
You're good. You're good. You're good. God, I hate the ads that pop up on this laptop. It is insane. Dead Pret. It's disgusting. To just think that like people think it's that easy. I mean, clearly it is, but the fact that they have it in their head like, oh, it's just that easy, like we could get away with this, like that it's out there to the point we have to worry about the candies we get our kids in a store or when we taking our kids trick-or-treating is pretty fucked up.
Yeah, now you're gonna be on the show, like, come on.
Yep, absolutely. Hey, Chrisika. In Taco Bell drive-through right now, so just listening, but just wanted to shout out. Thank you, Chrisika. I hope you're doing good.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
I never knew how to say that name.
You never heard nobody say the name?
No.
I had to ask how to say it.
Okay, now I know. That's okay.
I see so many people saying Chrisika or whatever, but I'm like, the first few times I looked at it and I was like, curry.
I did too. Absolutely.
Mm,
And I think we're right, Chrisika. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think he said that's how we say it.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure because that's how I've been saying it for like months. And he hasn't corrected
Sounds
me
about
again
right.
yet. So
Mm-hmm.
I only been corrected once.
Mm-hmm.
I never know what because the account names are always so different, and if
Yep.
they don't have a picture with them, I don't know if they're male or female. And so, and how I greet people, I always say, "Hey, dude," or "Hey, hey, sweetie," everything like that. And I don't want to offend people. If
Right.
it's like I've had like what was his name? He
Oh,
lived
it's
in, oh my gosh, I can't think of, oh, Islamo realist. And he's
yep.
like, hey, I'm a dude. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. He's like, as long as you as long as you say hey dude instead of hey sweetie, we're good. I'm like, all right, we're good.
Right. Thank you, Steffi. Well, we're glad we can be somewhat entertaining because we don't always have a topic when we come up here. We just usually are chatting either about sexual assault or recovery. But I had I have it in one of my papers. I wrote it on last week. I think the things I wanted to look up, but my youngest son's been so sick. I haven't been doing literally anything, cleaning or nothing.
Oh, cherries and finish. That's interesting to know.
Really
Wow.
cool.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Christika's name is Cherries and Finish.
Okay. My name is
Yeah.
Sherry. Okay. Gotcha. I was going to say, because I thought I asked you before if I was saying it right, and I could have sworn you were like, yeah. Or maybe you said close enough, and I was just like, well, close enough is good enough for me. I probably just interpreted it my own way. I have a bad habit of doing that too. But yeah, so Steffi, I get the procrastinating, honey. Procrastinate on.
I'm the worst one. Procrastinating, like it's
Mhm.
bad. It's really bad.
Oh, I'm literally the same. I can't help myself. I'm like, once I get going, I'm good, but I just can't help myself. But it's like, I'm like, I need to get, energy or the mental excitement or whatever to do all this shit that I don't want to do.
And then I don't want to do.
Man.
I just have energy lately. I'm gonna go get my hormones tested because I know something's up. I have like
Right.
I haven't had zits and I never had zits, so this is really
Yep.
confusing. Like what
Yep.
the fuck?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, and that's what I said too. I'm like, I gotta be getting old, yeah. But I'll be 41. I'm like, okay.
I get one from time to time, but that's about it. Not often. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I am. It's
Mhm.
rare.
yeah, my cousin's like, oh, it's okay, you're just in perimenopause. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like I'm gonna smack you right now.
What is that?
Mm.
Early menopause?
Huh?
I said that's early menopause.
Yeah, it's premenopause. I'm like,
Figures. I'm like,
liar.
all the hot flashes I've been getting the last few weeks. I'm like, that's probably what I'm doing.
It's very possible. But
I've been telling the kids, I'm like,
directed me two kids ago, so
yeah. You're like, well, so this could be part of the problem.
yeah. It was not my stuff isn't golden like it used to be.
Mhm.
I
I
actually
know.
went in to make the appointment to get my hysterectomy and
Yep.
found out I was pregnant with my 12-year-old. And then I had my
Oh.
younger son too. So yeah, it was a
Well,
shocker.
that'll put a hold on things.
Right?
Mhm.
Put a hold on a lot of shit.
Yep. I feel you, Steffi. I do, for real. You should get your hormones tested and don't lend it by telling you.
They told me that when I was younger, dude, you're too young. You don't need to get your hormones tested. I'm like, no, you need something's going on because they
Mm.
couldn't figure out what was going on. They finally said it was endometriosis, but I knew that there was something more. And they're like, oh no, you're just too young. You don't need to get that tested. Oh fuck you, I'm old enough now, and that shit needs to be tested like 5 fucking years ago. Okay,
Right. Yeah, exactly.
sick and tired of it. I have zero energy, and I know that's attributed to all my health issues, mostly like fibromyalgia and shit. But
Yep.
I mean, some days it's hard to get out of bed, and I'm not that depressed so much.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just my body says, "Oh no, no."
Yeah, and that's literally like, I'm like, I still deal with all the pain and stuff, that I've always had. But since I've stopped taking any pain meds and stuff, it's like I try to just like breeze through it and bear it as much as I possibly can. It took a lot for me to agree to get pain medication when I had my knee surgery. I was like, nope, I'm gonna do it without it. I can handle it. And the guy's like, I mean, we're scraping arthritis off your knee. We are going to attempt to get one of the tumors out, and we are fixing a torn meniscus. are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I can do this. Like, I have degenerative disc disease. My discs are deteriorating. Like, my back is shit, bro. If I can carry my son, I can handle, surgery. And he's
Right.
like, you're going to be healing for 6 weeks, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm like, as long as my mom keeps the kids for 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with that. Like, I just need 2 weeks and I'll be fine. The more I started talking about it, and then I seen the orthopedic oncologist, and he's like, you have more than one tumor in there, and the swelling is already really bad. I think you probably would be wise to at least get the one prescription, right after surgery. You don't want to take it after that for the following couple of weeks, you know, so be it. But he's like, that would be my suggestion. Just tell them that's all you're willing to agree to. And so I sat down and had a talk with the surgeon right before the surgery, and I was like, okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I was like, if I'm gonna do it, like it's gonna be done my way, like, because I am petrified. I said I'm literally a recovering addict, and I said this is literally like dinging red flags all over for me right now. And he's like, I understand your fear. He's like, what if I make you a promise that if you call back and ask for another prescription, I will refuse to give it to you? I said, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So, but he was like, he was good about talking with me, and he was like, thank you for being honest. And, he's like, the fact that you were so open already says to me you're going to be fine. But, he's like, I mean, if you're nervous, he's like, it's probably a better thing, So, but I only took them for the first week that I was out, and it literally was only like, I think it was 6 days that I took it, and I didn't even take it all the time at night, because I was like, it's in the middle of the night, I was in pain, but I would ice my knee and stuff, and I'm like, I just didn't want to get myself back into the swing of taking them. And then, mentally, I'm like, I can't do this without it. No, I can. I just don't fucking want to,
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I've been putting up with this back pain and shit too for God since I was 16. So however many years ago that is, I've, been dealing with it, but it's
Mm-hmm.
like why I move, slouch and whatever a lot, because it's like it's just painful, but there's only so much I can do about it, but I sometimes
True.
the pain gets so bad my face will get red, it's my trying to grin and bear it but I've put up with it already for so long. It's like I can power through this. I can absolutely do it. I just got to get myself through that 1 minute, that next, hour, and that day, and I'm like 7:30 comes, and I'm like begging the kids, please, let's go to bed. Like, I'm over it. I'm ready to go to bed now, But of course that doesn't work. But it's like once I'm laying down, it's not so bad. I can kind of like relax my whole body, But I have to
Mm-hmm.
lay on my back in order to be any type of comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Day by day, that's it, Jules.
Mm-hmm.
Some days are better than others. That's what it's about. Mm-hmm.
Yep, absolutely. It is for sure.
Yeah.
But still getting there, obviously, still trucking on since I'm
Mm-hmm.
finally had my 9 years clean, But
Gotcha.
I'm like, now
Yep.
just do it day by day again and get myself to the 10. you know?
Sounds like a plan, Sam. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
God, every time I go to read chat, the freaking ads pop up. Ding. I think because it can't be seen, it's not. Janice, that's literally how a lot of us feel. It's not there. It's not there. Oh, because I don't see it.
Exactly.
Hi. Well, you guys, I gotta end here in a minute so I can get the wee ones. I'm so grateful too that now, like, the bus notifies me when it's getting ready to pull up. Like, they had an app you can download now, so the
Mm-hmm.
bus will tell you when it's like 0.5 miles away, or um. So that's been super helpful because I'm like,
Yeah.
winter's coming. I don't want to be standing outside for 15, 20 minutes.
They did that with the public buses and stuff by where I am, yeah. So you could see
Oh,
like
really?
public transportation, yeah. Back in the day, you used to have to, if you just missed a bus and you didn't know it, you were
Yep.
standing there not knowing that the damn bus just came. So
Right. Yeah,
yeah,
that'd be a pain in the ass because
they need to roll that out everywhere, though.
yeah,
So.
they do.
Mhm.
That's like one of the apps that I told everybody about on here. That just will notify you, of if there's like if it's not your Uber or whatever, like there's just, they need to have all that stuff accessible because it's important,
True.
But
I'm gonna jump down. I'll do my outro. Everybody, it was a pleasure as usual. It was great having everybody here. Another great week. Don't forget to join Irene and I on Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to hang out with us and have a few laughs. We always have a great show over there.
yeah, we love it.
Yeah, and everybody that turned out today, we appreciate you guys. So I'm gonna hop down. Peace out, everybody.
Love you,
Jules,
Sean.
I'll talk
Thank
to you
you.
later. Love you as well. Have a good night.
You too, honey.
All right.